Hey everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm doing a quick review for Lemon Cake on Xbox. Let's get into it. So what is Lemon Cake? Well, Lemon Cake is a sort of cafe simulator game where you have to restore an abandoned bakery that is haunted, by the way, and basically prepare pastries from farm to table. So you basically start the game in this sort of rundown cafe. The ghost of the previous owner sort of interacts with you, and you basically reopen the cafe, slowly building it up back to its former glory. Now, the game is very much a sort of time management sim as well as a sort of cafe management simulator as well, because how it works is you have to get the right ingredients to basically cook the sort of pastries you want to make, the sweets and stuff in your kitchen for customers, and you have like a time limit to do that. So the customers will come in and they can either sit at the tables, place their orders, and you have to make their orders. The quicker you make them, the more sort of higher rank you get, the more money you get and stuff like that. And you can also eventually, like I say, once you've started, you can put pastries out in your window to entice people in, and then they can also sort of buy them to go basically. So this is a really interesting game. You have a variety of things you can do. So you obviously have to repair the bakery with the help from your ghost friend and keep it clean. So you have to sort of clean the tables, clean the floors, and every now and again a ghost health inspector will come in and you have to catch bugs and stuff, which is quite funny. You have to grow all the fruits and ingredients and stuff like that you'll need, and take care of animals as you progress. You end up with like chickens and cows and bees, trees, plants, and you have to water them and clean them and stuff like that to ensure they grow. As you progress, you can also improve on your menu as well. You get XP for all of the sort of things you do. So cleaning gets you XP, serving people gets you XP, everything like that gets you XP. And as you progress through it, you unlock new levels, and when you hit a new level, you get to pick a new menu item, and you're able to then start making that. Bearing in mind you have to have the ingredients available. So what do I think to Lemon Cake? Honestly, I quite enjoy this game. It's one of those games I like sort of restaurant sims. I like those sort of things. I recently did like fast food truck simulator or something like that and quite enjoyed that. I've played like Overcooked and stuff, which is a bit more hectic. I love the sort of chill vibe this game has. It's sweet, it's simple to play. However, obviously, it's all about managing your resources, managing your customers, managing your staff later on, and managing what basically ingredients you decide to have and what products you decide to put out. So each day you have to sort of set your menu for the next day. You can have 3 items on your menu, and you get bonuses depending on sort of what sort of things are on your menu. So if there's something that's been on your menu for multiple days, you get less XP and money for it and stuff like that. So it's all about mixing up your menu to make sure you've got a variety of different style foods. So you can't just all have all bread. You've got to have some sweets, and you've got to have some sort of pastries and like tarts and donuts and stuff like that. You have to have a nice mixture. Don't keep them out too long on your menu, so maybe only have them for a couple of days, and then ensure, like I say, you've got all of the ingredients to make them. So you start off very limited. You've only got a handful of things you can make. You don't need a lot of ingredients for them. But as you progress, like I say, you are able to use the money you make in the day at the end of each day to pay for upgrades. So you can fix up your kitchen to have more sort of fireplaces and stuff like that. You can enable it so you've got sort of chickens, cows. You can improve like your cleaning ability and stuff like that. You can Then upgrade your greenhouse with a variety of different upgrades, different fruits and vegetables and stuff like that to um, widen your variety of options as well. And you can also spend money on your store, so you can add more window displays. You can get a coffee machine, so you can give customers coffee to sort of elongate their waiting times, because they'll obviously get frustrated if they wait too long. And the best thing about it is you get to add a cat cafe sort of thing to your storefront, and people can adopt stray cats, which is really cute, and also is um, nice because it's linked to an achievement as well to get so many cats adopted, and I just thought that was sweet. You can also upgrade your room as well. However, I didn't really spend any of my money on that while I was playing, because it doesn't give you any benefits to your day-to-day game. It just makes the room you wake up in every morning look slightly nicer. So my suggestion is, if you're playing this game, get a couple of your window displays done, because it always helps having uh, pastries in the window in case your table's busy. Now, you can unlock an extra table later on, but like I say, it's a lot of back and forth, and there are different things you can unlock with money to sort of speed the process up. So you can get things like a magic broom, which clean up the mess for you, so you don't have to keep walking through the messes and sweeping them up yourself. You can get an assistant who will take orders and stuff for you. There's a minecart that travels the fruit and veg from the greenhouse directly into the kitchen, so you can sort of load it up and it's ready and waiting for you. And you can also improve your sort of like cleaning brushes, your water and things like that, so you don't have to do the sort of refills and re-watering and re-cleaning as often. It sort of elongates the amount of time needed between them. Now, overall, I really enjoyed this game. It's super chill. It takes place in like a daily sort of time limit. So you go from like 1 morning 8 o'clock to sort of 4 in the evening. You have like your dinner rush, and as you progress, like I say, your cafe builds up and builds up. Now, there are a few downsides to this game. You don't get to sort of design your cafe. You can't put things in a certain place or anything like that. It's all sort of predetermined. However, it's not the end of the world, and it is still a nice game. It does get a little repetitive after a while, especially when you're trying to build up your levels, so you're sort of stuck with the same sort of food or the same sort of ingredients, and you're trying to save up enough money or improve the different sort of ingredients and the different sort of recipes you've got. So I do tend to play this in sort of like a few days at a time chunks, spend like 15-20 minutes playing it, and then I come back at a later time and do it again. I just don't sit and play for hours and hours and hours. It's sort of like a as and when sort of game, but it is really fun. So all in all, I really recommend this game if you like sort of chilled out, fun little restaurant style games, cafe style games. You don't want to be super challenged, but you do like the sort of time management side of it, and sort of the expanding and repairing side without having to do all of the sort of placement and stuff like that. Then this is definitely a game for you. It's playable on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, and it is also available on other consoles as well, outside of the sort of Xbox ecosystem. It's developed by Cozy Bee Games, and it was published by Sodesco, and it's optimized for Xbox Series X and S and using smart delivery. So you get 4K resolution, HDR10 and 60 FPS. It's usually priced at $25.99, and that's probably the biggest negative for the game. I'm all up for supporting indie developers and stuff, but it's a very repetitive game, and compared to other sort of management and sim games, even though they're maybe not be as cute and sort of chill, there's a lot less content here for the price than other games out there. If this was 15 quid, I'd highly recommend it, but unless it's something you're really into, you can get it on sale like I did, I'd maybe just give it a pass for now, unless it's something you really want. Because like I say, I played it for like a couple of hours and I really loved it, and then since then I've been going back in sort of short bursts to play it, because it's just one of those games that you can't play for hours and hours and hours, because you literally just do the same loop over and over. And while the gameplay loop is fun and enjoyable, it does get very repetitive when you've done like 4 or 5 days on the trot the same. Once you get more and more of your recipes and some of the bonuses to make life a little easier, it does streamline it a bit so you're not back and forth as much, and it just means you end up making more money and you can pump out more and more product for customers to buy. But yeah, it's not bad at all. It's a really fun game, but like I say, I'd maybe just check it's something you really want if you want to pay full price for it, because that's the only sticking point for me, is it's a bit pricey for the variation and amount of content. But saying that, you can still going to get a lot of fun out of this little sim cafe game, so check it out. And it has cute little cats that you can stroke and that they get adopted, so winner winner, it's all going to like a wholesome place basically. But that's that for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we will see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.